In the last 12 hours, some major developments have rocked global markets and international politics. Alright, let's get right into it. Iran has started deploying what analysts are calling one of the most powerful weapons in this conflict. And here's the thing, it's not a missile. It's not a drone. It's oil. And the ripple effects? They're not staying in the Middle East anymore. We're talking about impacts hitting the entire global economy right now. Let me break it down for you. Global markets in panic. Let's kick things off with the Pakistan Stock Exchange. The second that market opened today, it cratered. We're talking a drop of nearly 12,000 points within minutes. Trading had to be halted completely. When it reopened, the bleeding continued. Just recently, that index was sitting around 190,000 points. Today, it nosedived to roughly 144,000, before clawing back a little to around 146,000 as I am recording this. And it's still shaky, there's barely any stability right now. But here's the thing, this panic isn't just a Pakistan story. Stock markets all around the world are reacting to one single driver: surging oil prices. Iran's oil strategy. For decades, strategic analysts have flagged Iran's biggest piece of leverage: the Strait of Hormuz. If Iran decides to choke off oil flows through that narrow waterway, it sends shockwaves straight through the global economy. And folks, that scenario is looking closer than ever right now. Last week, oil markets closed out around $92 a barrel. When markets opened today, prices exploded to nearly $119 a barrel, levels we haven't seen since Russia invaded Ukraine back in 2022. Right now, as we're talking, oil is still trading north of $106 a barrel. For countries that are heavily dependent on imported oil, this could mean massive hikes at the pump. Political reactions. This has gotten serious enough that Donald Trump himself took to social media to address it. Trump said that rising oil prices might be a temporary cost of securing global safety, and that once Iran's nuclear threat is taken out, prices will come back down. Markets, though, they didn't buy it. Prices are still elevated, and uncertainty is only growing. Attacks on oil facilities. One of the biggest reasons oil spiked the way it did is the recent wave of attacks on oil refineries and infrastructure across the region. Reports are coming in that an oil refinery in Bahrain was hit during the escalation, triggering massive fires, with thick black smoke pouring into the sky. Satellite imagery is showing large-scale explosions and serious damage to multiple facilities. That's got investors and governments worldwide genuinely spooked. Environmental concerns. On top of that, there's another alarming situation developing: a massive toxic smoke cloud from the burning oil facilities. Weather tracking systems are indicating this polluted cloud could drift north from Iran toward Afghanistan, Pakistan, and potentially into China within the next 24 to 48 hours. We're talking oil fumes and chemical particle stuff that can cause serious respiratory issues. In Tehran, residents are already reporting breathing problems and lung irritation. Tensions between the U.S. and Israel now. Here is an interesting wrinkle. A new report out of Axios is suggesting that there may be some friction developing between the United States and Israel. According to the report, U.S. officials were caught off guard by just how large and aggressive the Israeli strikes on Iranian oil facilities were. One American official reportedly questioned whether going that big was actually a smart move given what it is doing to global oil prices. Word is, Washington actually sent a message to Israel asking flat out, what exactly is going on here? President Trump reportedly prefers that oil infrastructure stays intact, not destroyed, because rising fuel costs hit everyday Americans directly in the wallet. Pakistanis' economic concerns. Back to Pakistan. The country is also feeling serious economic heat from this crisis. According to reports, Pakistan has put forward 8 major economic requests to Saudi Arabia, including converting an existing $5 billion deposit into a 10-year financial facility, bumping up the deferred oil payment facility from $2 billion to $5 billion, pursuing additional financial cooperation to stabilize the economy, Officials are saying the ongoing geopolitical turmoil is piling extra pressure onto an economy that was already under serious strain. Possible government measures. The Pakistani government is also looking at austerity moves to cut down on fuel consumption. On the table right now, moving government meetings online, cutting back on official travel, limiting fuel use across government departments. Possible work from home policies, potential school and university closures. A decision is expected soon following a high-level meeting chaired by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. Regional escalation. Meanwhile, tensions across the Gulf are continuing to climb. In Saudi Arabia, a projectile hit a residential building near Riyadh, killing 2 people and injuring over a dozen others. Reports indicate the victims were foreign workers from India and Bangladesh. Iran has denied targeting neighboring countries, but Saudi officials have strongly pushed back, condemning the attacks. Riyadh has made it clear continued aggression could lead to serious diplomatic and military consequences. New leadership in Iran. There's also a significant political development out of Iran. Iran's Assembly of Experts has officially named Mojtaba Khomeini as the country's next supreme leader, taking over from his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Mojtaba has largely stayed out of the public eye, rarely giving interviews or making public appearances. But behind the scenes, he's believed to carry serious influence and has deep ties with Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IR. His rise to power could dramatically reshape Iran's direction and its standoff with the West. The war's uncertain future right now. Diplomatic channels are working to try and bring things down a notch. But honestly, there's no clear sign this thing is wrapping up anytime soon. With oil prices surging, environmental hazards spreading, economic instability mounting, and military tensions escalating, the situation is incredibly volatile. We're going to keep watching this closely and bring you updates as they develop. We'll see you in the next one. And hey, if you made it this far, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button right now, because the situation is moving fast, and you do not want to miss the next update. Smash that like button if this video gave you value. It seriously helps more people find this content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know, where do you think oil prices are headed? How bad do you think this gets? Let's talk about it. And share this video with at least one person who needs to know what is going on right now. Most people have no idea how serious the situation actually is. I'll see you in the next update. Stay informed, stay sharp.